And Hoover is live right now with Amy Wood for this special edition of 7 News at 5:30. Ben and Amy, you guys have been talking with so many people who went through a very scary ordeal out there.
Diane, that's right. We are in the Hillbrook area on the east side of Spartanburg. We've been here since 4 o'clock talking to survivors of this storm, some of the first responders who came out here to help out back on February 6th and the following days when they needed the help the most.
And while the tornado kind of focused in on the Spartanburg community, a 10-mile stretch here, over in the other counties like Greenville and Pickens and Oconee and Anderson, we've seen a lot of the flooding that came with the torrential rains. So we want to go back there right now and check in with Asia Wilson. She's standing by in the Anderson County area, and I know they had so many roads impacted on the western side of the market.
That's right. I am here in Anderson County, but I've been going back and forth between Anderson and Pickens all day. Take a look at this road right here on Shackelberg Road. It's collapsed. They say it's going to take a couple months to fix, but Pickens County leaders say that they've come a long way with their repair efforts. Originally, Pickens County had over 60 roads damaged. Now only 5 remain closed, but several of the roads that are open still need final repairs. I'm told nearly 30 homes and businesses have been damaged in some way. County leaders say roads and bridges crews have been working with engineers to assess and calculate the water flow from the storm. They say once this is done, they will replace some of the culvert pipes and continue to repair roads and bridges for several more weeks. One Pickens County family who nearly lost everything says they're still hoping their home can be saved.
We need hands. That's what we need. We need a lot of people just to lend their time more than money or anything else.
Now, Pickens County's emergency management says they're still in the process of figuring out how much money it will take to repair some of their roads, but they say they should find out as soon as possible. We're live in Anderson County tonight. Asia Wilson, 7 News.
All right, Asia, thanks so much for that update. And Amy, I know that you've been out in this community for the last several days, talking to people and going inside some of their homes.
Yes, we were preparing to bring you our special report all evening at 4 o'clock and beyond. We went into a lot of these communities over the weekends, kind of digging into what's happening. I want to take you a tornado's hop away from the Hillbrook area over to Fernwood. This is an area that I toured last weekend, and it was just incredible to see the damage that people have sustained there. On this one street that you're looking at as I toured around with the neighbors, they had 3 homes condemned just in that one little street. Another street around the corner, I saw even more of those red signs. If you see the red signs on homes, you know that they're having serious issues in those homes that these families are facing. And again, this is why we want you to call into our 888-777-7556 number and help out these families, because there's just so much going on across our neighborhoods, both right here in Spartanburg and beyond.
And still so much work to be done, but a lot has already been done. That's and part of that has been through volunteer groups like the Spartanburg County Baptist Network, and we're joined by Cameron Wooten, who's been a big part of the effort. Cameron, thanks so much for being with us.
Oh, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
So when you first got on the scene here, what were some of your first initial thoughts when you saw all this damage?
It was really just, it was jaw-dropping in a lot of ways. As I said, we've had the tornado that came through kind of more north-south in 2017, but nothing like we've seen with this one. This one went straight through residential areas, as you said, to over a 10-mile stretch. And so we had, since this happened right here in our backyard, we had people, assessors out even on Friday, right after, even while it was still raining, but after the day after the tornado, seeing some of the damage over on Willis Road, coming all the way up here, even on Bryan and things. And it was just really it's every day we get another call from one of the pastors of our churches or somebody else, and we find another community where there's one home turns into 8 homes, that we're then assessing and starting to work on.
Yeah. And so talk about what you guys are doing in the community right now. And I know you've had to call in backup from other counties, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. And so we have 2 chainsaw units that operate here out of the county itself, and then we've kind of mobilized more throughout the state, and we've had people come as far as Kershaw and Chesterfield counties as well. And so it's been an amazing response and how people have been out here. And so it's been again all over the place. We've had people, we've been up here on the east side a lot, but we've had people working all the way again down on the west side. And it seems every time that we have a team out, we begin starting with big trees. We meet those immediate needs, kind of what we call a priority 1 kind of need. Sometimes we may move on from a house once we've come to that immediate need, go on to another house immediate need, and then circle back around to those homes and kind of get those lesser priorities.
And Cameron, we had United Methodist Church on earlier, the Baptist Network as well. Talk a little bit about how the faith community, why it's so important to step up in times like this.
Well, it's, South Carolina Disaster Relief launched out of back in '83 with Hugo in response, and it's birthed out of that so that we have teams that move within not just chainsaw but also mud out, mass feeding. We have chaplaincy, home care, everything that's necessary to respond to a major disaster that would happen like this. It's just this need has been predominantly chainsaw in itself, but it's big because like I said, especially when it happens in your own backyard. Yeah. It's beautiful to see people come from all over the state and even all over the Southeast when it comes to Samaritan's Purse and other agencies that are here as well. But it's wonderful to know that the people, your neighbors, the people that are right down the street, the families that you go to school with and work with are here as well and backing you up and being here for the long haul because this the immediate needs are responded to in a couple of weeks, but then it continues on 3 and 6 months.
Started back with Hugo.
That's right, and the immediate needs continue, as you say, and we want to raise that money because we've got that phone line open right now where you can contribute and make a difference for all these families that Cameron's talking about.
That's right. Our Gordon Dill is live right now inside our Studio B with our United Way volunteers taking donations. Hey, Gordon, how's it going?
They're busy now, guys. It has been very good news this past half hour with so many people calling that number right now at the bottom of your screen. I saw $150 come in over here, $100 here, $25 down on the end. And let's put it this way. Buy dinner for somebody who was hit by that tornado, somebody who had terrible flooding, terrible damage in your neighborhood. Buy them dinner tonight. Just take whatever you would spend on a nice meal for that person. It goes to the United Way of the Piedmont, and every penny of that money will provide housing and food and clothes and all the essentials for people who may have lost everything in that storm. I want to announce another big corporate donation, by the way. We want to say thank you to Michelin, giving us $5,000 tonight in donation. That's going to go along with all the money that all of you at home have been contributing here tonight. We've gotten several large donations from our corporate sponsors here today, but those ones from you are making a difference. Picture one of the people you've seen on TV here today, one of the stories you've heard from one of these families. You could be the person that makes a difference, that puts a roof over their head for one more day. The number's at the bottom of your screen, and we are here through 6:30. Thank you for everything you've given, and please keep giving. Ben and Amy, let's send it back to you.
I'll take it from here, Gordon. Thank you. The community is coming together to help those affected by storm coverage. Today, crews were out in full force picking up trees and repairing damage. And 7 News' Kristen Cheatham toured some of the hardest hit areas using 360 technology.
Hi, this is Kristen Cheatham. I am out here giving you guys a 360 view of the aftermath of the tornado damage. As you can see behind me, there are still a ton of trees down. I'm going to flip the camera so you guys can get a better view. We are week 2 of cleanup efforts after a powerful storm swept through Spartanburg. Today, work crews took to the hardest hit areas to repair damage, pick up debris, and gather the fallen trees. A church member from Living Water Ministries told 7 News that the damage for him is personal.
It's personal, you know. Been here about 10 years, 10 or 12 years, so just come by. I always ride through and just look to make sure everything is everything.
They plan to tear down the building completely, and they are in the process of searching for a new building to hold their church service.
We've been in 2 different locations. And now we're looking at a 3rd location with hopefully some more longevity with it.
Mr. Robinson and many others, including the Red Cross, are out in full force to repair the damage. The Crown Point Apartments on Powell Mill Road has seen the worst of the damage, but today crews were out piecing together what is left. For more information on how you can help the victims of this storm damage, please visit our website at WSPA.com. Reporting in Spartanburg, Kristen Cheatham, 7 News.
As you can see, still a lot of work to be done. So to donate to help victims of the storm, please visit our website or call that number 888-777-7556.